The next person we're about to discuss is the kind of person who gives children nightmares. It is Elizabeth Warren, who just tweeted this video blaming record high inflation right now on, wait, we need some, who is it? It's Big Kroger at work.
Kroger.
Think of the example right now, for example, with grocery stores. Remember how many grocery stores there used to be? And now what you've got is a handful of giant
where'd you get your
chains.
powwow chow?
And then what happens? Kroger, their profits just in the third quarter of 2021 were almost $900 million. That was more than 3 times what their profits were in the same time period in 2019. Now, if they are able to expand profits, not expand prices, expand profits, that's because they have a lot of market dominance here. If we move in
Dominance,
on
like you with
antitrust
your
law,
husband.
break up these giant corporations, then we get real competition, and then we get markets that are truly
like Kroger.
competitive. That's good for small businesses, it's good for consumers, and it actually, in many cases, reduces the need for regulatory oversight. You can count on the markets doing what they need to do.
Anytime Elizabeth Warren implies that she wants to reduce the need for regulatory oversight, you know she's lying. Am I going out on a limb saying that?
No.
I think you all believe me, right? You can comment below. Does anyone actually think Elizabeth Warren do you think any day in her life her head has popped off the pillow and she's going, I've been wrong about government bureaucracy?
Well, how about the fact that she has no opinion and just goes out and panders at every opportunity possible and fails at it every time?
Yeah, and this is the problem. Is, look, I'm not the party of big business or small business. I'm the party of good business. Let's get to the pharmaceutical companies in a little bit who Elizabeth Warren has supported through your tax dollars, but she's vilifying Kroger. This is just another attack, and they're trying to throw you off the scent. Remember when Biden blamed the meat industry for the rising meat prices? Yeah. It's just, it's the meat industry. Okay, I'm sure they just woke up one day and decided, we're just going to double the price of everything.
We could double price hot dogs. Yes.
Right. Yes, exactly. It's 7% year-over-year inflation in December here, the most in 40 years.
Yeah, that just came out yesterday.
Right.
The most since 1982. By the way, do you remember what happened in 1982 when we were going from the Georgia peanut farmer to Ronald Reagan? Yeah, the price for money was like 18% for a home loan. So you guys that are crapping on a 3%, think about 18%.
I thought you were going to say they were wearing fewer sweaters in the White House.
Well, they probably were.
Now, grocery store food prices, they went up by 6.5% over the last 12 months, okay? Now, here's the thing. She's vilifying grocery stores. Now, maybe they may or may not be making decent money. I'll get to the numbers. They're not. But it doesn't matter if we're not subsidizing them. Again, it's none of my business if a company is not raping you of your tax dollars. So let's get to some of the operating costs and the profit margins. I don't know why I know exactly why she set out to vilify Kroger, because they need a scapegoat, because it's horrible. The inflation is horrible. The economy is horrible. And here's a surefire way that Democrats lose, right? Is you go to the grocery store and you just look at the things and you go, wow, this is bad. And so they need to say, no, the reason that you're looking at those things is not because of anything that we've done, even though you had 4 years of those things being far less expensive, relatively speaking. The reason you're looking at those things is because of Big Piggly Wiggly. So grocery stores, their operating margins nationally, retail food and grocery stores, is about 2.5%.
Oh, wow.
Last quarter, Kroger had an operating margin of 1.95%.
Damn you, Big Kroger! 1.95.
Now think about this.
You fat cats.
They're vilifying these people while saying, hey, you need to be vaccinated so you can go to your liquor stores and support your local cannabis stores. Well, think about it in the alcohol industry. Their operating margins, 21%. Pharmaceutical drugs, 24%. Metal and mining, 25%. It is one of the worst operating margins in the entire economy.
Yeah.
Grocery store.
When you start a business as an entrepreneur, I've had these conversations. Like, it is a joke that you say, like, we don't want to be a grocery store because you don't want to operate on razor-thin profit margins. 5% is considered low nationally across all industries. 5% is low. 5% for them, and they're popping champagne. 10% is average. So I don't know. What do you want? They're 80% below the average. What else do you want? I'm sorry that they made $900 million.
82%.
82.
I want them 82% below. I want to reach...
It's always more, Steven.
I want to reach herd poverty.
Well, once we're at 80%, I think we'll be a better country.
Yes, I think we'll be a better off country. I think the only worst business going is being a florist because that's...
no, come on, really?
I knew someone who ran it. Someone in chat let me know if you're a florist. I knew someone who ran a flower shop, and she said, like, you have 4
Roses
days.
are so expensive. I know it's perishable, but, you know.
Well, there's a lot of money that goes into product.
Big
You know why?
flora.
Do you know what is required to make a good rose? Do you have any idea?
No.
Love.
Water.